Hello, cookbook friend, and welcome to the Cookbook Divas YouTube channel. My name is Katie. Today I wanted to talk about this book. It's All Day Baking, Savory, Not Sweet. This is by Michael James and Pippa James. I'm excited because a lot of the time when I bake, it's always sweet stuff, so I kind of want to try to do more savory stuff. It's a great way to bake, well, just have something on hand whenever you're feeling lazy, if you just want a really quick breakfast, that kind of thing. So I'm kind of excited for this. Plus, I'm going to see if maybe there's some gluten-free options in here. So let's check it out. We have in the table of contents an introduction. Then we go into pastry. And then it says early, midday, all day, later, and pantry. So that's an interesting way of organizing the cookbook. I like that the introduction is very detailed. So it's like equipment, baking tools. We have using even your intuition. We have waste, techniques, all kinds of cool stuff. So let's look at some of these. Ooh, wow, that's beautiful. I thought that was a fruit tart, but no, I think that's beets. That's gorgeous. All right, so let's look at some of these photos. Ooh, okay, so they have a step-by-step guide on how to do a puff pastry. That's super important. I love that. Oh, wow, look at that. That's beautiful. Step-by-step photos for a shortcut crust pastry. My goodness, my English. This is wonderful. I personally need step-by-step photos because I'm a visual person and I'll see folding in writing and then I'll do something totally different. This is really cool. I'm glad that they've been able to do that. So let's look at some of the actual recipes here. Oh, wow. Pear and black pudding breakfast galettes. Yum. That looks awesome. We have, oh, I skipped to midday, but we have a steak and Stilton pasty, green feta and ricotta hand pie. I love the leaf design here. The photography is surprisingly really awesome in here. You wouldn't expect, the cover is a little, it's like, but inside everything is really quite beautiful. There's a lot of really awesome steps. So to break this down a little bit, this does have a gluten-free option up here. So that's super awesome. There is a little tiny explanation of where they got the recipe from, what inspired them. We have a step-by-step guide on the left-hand side, and then on the right-hand side is all of your ingredients. This one looks a lot more complicated than a lot of the other ones that I've just kind of glanced at. But in general, wow, just beautiful. Gorgeous photography. It's kind of rustic. Definitely reminds me of a baking book. This is super cool. Steak and Vegemite pie. Let's see if we've got like vegan and not gluten-free, but vegetarian options. I'm sure we do. There's a indication in the corner here that says easy to adapt. So I'm sure if I actually read through the cookbook, I would understand what that means. I'm hoping that means it's really easy. You could freeze it or you can make it a few days ahead and it doesn't have to be super complicated. So that's very cool. Paprika, cayenne, and rosemary cheese straws. Yum. That looks really good. Let's see. We have, rye, walnut, and anise myrtle scones. This looks awesome. Let's go for later. Beautiful. I really do love the photography. Fish pie. This is so cool. I love these little medallions that they have been able to layer. I'm sure that took such a long time, but that's super cool. My goodness, these would be showstoppers. If I had the time to bake this for like a festival or if it was for the holidays, this would be amazing to do. These are just absolutely gorgeous. Rabbit, bacon, and white bean pie. There's all kinds of unique recipe combinations. Lamb shoulder, rosemary, and barley pie. We have, root Wellington. So that's very cool. You can even make this vegan. So you don't need to use butter. You could just use oil. So that's really cool. I didn't even know that was even an option. Um, Pumpkin and blue cheese galette. Oh, that sounds amazing. We have rabbit and wild rice pie. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool, very technical. Ooh. So I haven't seen this before. It's a Thai green curry sausage roll. So there is like very different recipes and dishes in here that kind of encompass a lot of flavor profiles from all around the world. It looks really experimental, which is super cool. There's quite a few recipes in here. It's not a small book, and this is only savory bakes. So that is super cool. Let's see if I can look at the pantry, what that actually means. Photography, beautiful. Um, so we've got preserved lemon. So other extra stuff you might want to make for your pantries ahead of time, so you don't have to find it at the store. So that's really cool. Like you can make your own ketchup, pumpkin ketchup. There's what else we've got going on here? Fermented lime pickle. Ooh, that sounds good. Chili and fennel sauerkraut. I've made this and this is super good. I wonder what their variation is. So, this is a really awesome cookbook if you're a baker and you kind of want to. I know for me, I do bake, but I don't bake a lot of savory stuff, and I kind of want to, especially after watching the Great British Bake Off. They have so many awesome stuff on there. So, yeah, this is All Day Baking Savory, Not Sweet. This is by Michael James and Pippa James. Definitely check it out. It's super cool. The photos are beautiful. It's great for beginners. And they do have more elegant bakes, but I think that they guide you through all of your baking so it's not so difficult. If you guys want more cookbook content, including more baking books, come join us on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. We do a lot of stuff over there and on our website. If you're interested in brand new cookbooks coming out this year, come check us out on our podcast. We like to publish every Friday, and we do weekly roundups where we show you guys the best cookbooks coming out each week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a comment and subscribe before you guys leave. That would be amazing, and we appreciate your support. It means so much to us. Thanks again, and have a fantastic day.